Okay, here I would like to share with you the Euro Yen. This was a trade that we took last week, and we held it to our T2 target. So our second target was 124.50. You can see it hit that. Now currently the price is having a really good retrace, coming in to test the previous structure. We're just looking now really to see how price is going to react here, because we're looking for potentially another leg down if this holds. You can see if we just take the previous structure, currently sitting at around at 38.2. 38.2 is at 125.32, so 125.30 area is an area of interest. So if we can get up to about 125.30, we're potentially looking for another decent leg down. Stops again, small stops would be considered above 125.60. If we're swing trading this, we'd be looking for stops above 126.20. In terms of where we'd want to take this, well, just zooming out, showing you first off what that retest to the downside would look like. Back down to sort of 125.50, you can see that's the previous structure, which is, if we do it on a higher time frame, it's probably a lot clearer, a lot cleaner. You can see that we have literally come down to test 124.43 area, pretty much touched it and then bounced off it. So that's what we were looking for, test of previous structure, previous high, significant level, and now we've just bounced off it. So currently looking at a bullish bias, and could be the start of a decent leg up again for another bullish move. Looking at 120, 127 area. So we're just going to keep an eye on this one, but that's what we're looking at to see how price reacts today. It's only Monday, so start of the week. If we get a little bit of a move up to here and then it stalls, then potentially we could have another leg to the downside. Key area of interest would be 124, 124.43, 124.50 area, previous structure. Let's just highlight that so we've got it on here, so everybody knows then that's the key area. If it breaks there, you know that we've got potential for this to completely fall over and see a big sell-off. But right now we're just applying that 3-option rule, and we want to see how price reacts at the 38.2 or the 50% or the 61.8. And that you can see best seen, I suppose, is on the 1 hour. So we're just watching this price section. I think what would be suggestible, good idea to do is put a trend line on here. So I thought we'll wait and draw it so we can see roughly. We're looking for 3 points of contact. So there's the first one, there's the second one, and then we're looking for price not quite touching there. You could argue that that's the third one. Very subjective in terms of how we draw this. You could really pull it right down, which I'm going to do, because it starts to really test, and you can see multiple highs being tested, testing that trend line. So I'm going to bring it right down and really put it on, rest it on as many as we can, really, to give us a really good idea as to where we want the price to go, and that's pretty much going to highlight again the area of interest that we want to see how price reacts at that 125.30 area. And you can see here with the trend line, all I've done is I've just pulled it on this swing high. So there's 1, there's 2 touches, 3 points of contact, 4. You could maybe even bring it down slightly lower, make it this one as well, 5. Yeah, but that just to give us an idea. We're looking for lower highs at the end of the day. We don't want this high, this move here, to take out all of this price action, which is what we're interested in seeing happen. So we want to see how it reacts there. If it doesn't break above that, then that's good. And this is what it looks like on a 1 hour on the pro charts. You can see quite clearly that we are literally just in this range. It's overall bullish when you look at it on a higher time frame, like weekly, monthly, etc. If we can just put that trend line on here as well, just so you can get an idea. Highlight it in red, change this here to 1 hour, and that that's what we're looking at. So interested to see how price moves. If it just goes up, reaches all of this price, all of this resistance, key fib, the EMAs, the trend line, previous structure, if it breaches it and starts to climb above it, then you know that this is where things start looking bullish, and we start looking for bullish bias to maybe take price all the way back up to 126, and then new highs potentially at 127. And just to make a point of that again, show you on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we've consolidated pretty much down at previous low, got 76.4 sitting there as well, just busted up. So just going to watch to see how price moves up. I've also left a daily trend line, which let's show you. It's on my on my daily chart. You can see here that price could retrace quite significantly to 126, 126.20 area, retest that daily trend line, and use it as resistance. So go up, tap it, and then bounce off and then drop. Could see that sort of price action develop between today and tomorrow. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this. But euro yen's one of interest as well, because I'm going to watch the euro pairs, euro dollar, euro yen, and just see, is it all just going to go back up, or is it going to find some resistance and then have another decent leg down. So yeah, it's one to watch.